Dear students, very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, sir.
And today I will tell you a story. So please try to take out the essence of this story. And one question arises before you. And please tell me if you know who was the first doctor of India. Who was the first doctor of India? This is a crucial question, and we must know it. Once a couple was living satisfactorily at their Mr. Gopal Rao and Mrs. Anand. Mr. Gopal Rao was a literate person, whereas his wife Mrs. Anandi was illiterate. He didn't care for her because she was illiterate. She did not know how to read and write. And on one auspicious day, she gave birth to a baby. And fortunately, it was a baby boy. Life was going on and going on. One day, it happened that boy fell. And because of their ignorance and superstitions, at last, the son of that couple died. And this was not a good news for them. Both of them submitted to the future, submitted to the sublimity. Both of them submitted to the God. And now started a satirical way of talking of her husband. Now, whenever her husband talked to her, he spoke in a satirical way. He said, You are illiterate. You are unpad gawar. And now she started feeling these words. One day, she got determination that she would study, and she would study it at every cost, whether she would have to pay for it. And she did it. This was a miraculous when she got the degree of doctorate. She became the first doctor of India. How? She worked hard. She worked very hard because she had seen the outcome of the illiteracy. She had seen the outcome of the superstitions. And today, you see, we are superstitious. We are illiterate after being literate. We come to school, study, and then go to their houses. But this is not the satisfaction of your preceptors and your parents. I admit that you get education, no doubt, you get education, but you must know what the education is. You must know the meaning of education. If we go to temple, suppose if we go to temple, then what is inherited in us? From where? What we get? Think, ponder over it. What do we get from a temple? As far as my knowledge goes, I admit that if we go to temple of God, then we become superstitious only. But if we come to school to study, then we become literate and educationist. Or then we get real education. Because a school is the place where we get real education, not a temple. So now come to the point of Anandi. The lady Anandi one day by hard work became a doctor and registered in the history of India. She became a doctor, an illiterate woman who had given birth to a child, and after that she became a doctor. This is not a simple thing, this is a miracle. And how did she get this achievement? Only and only by hard work. She created interest in herself and tried to walk to that way. She was to adopt, she was to get. So, dear students, like Anandi, you can do everything. You have the ability, you have the power. You have the capacity of doing anything you want. But now, the question is, how you work hard. Because you should know the way of working hard. You should know how to work. You should know how to get this education. You should know how to get your name and fame in society. So please create interest and work hard, because you are something ahead from Anandi. You are powerful. You are powerful. And you are more able than everything in this world. So please identify the ability and capacity in you and try to go where you are to go. So, I told you a story, and from this story, I hope you had achieved the essence of the story. And please, beta, adopt the way you want to go. Okay, thank you.